All right, this is Melina, and
I'm Beth. Good morning.
this is afternoon.
And how's your mental health? So, how's your mental health, Melina?
It's good, other than doing this video. We've had a really difficult time trying to get this video out. We tried last weekend and we couldn't do it, and I think we're still having technical difficulties because there is definitely a delay on my end with you.
Doesn't appears to be much of one.
Well, on my end, it appears to be. It's taking you a little while to respond to me. So hopefully, when I review it, it'll be okay.
Okie doke. I
All
tell you what, it's been great with
right.
all the snow, hadn't it?
Well, this week we're talking. Well, I like the snow being from upstate New York, but a lot of these people down here don't know how to drive in it.
So true, so true.
Yeah, but we had fun today going out and driving around and me taking pictures because, I love taking pictures.
It was indeed.
So, but we're going to piggyback my last video, or I should say our last video,
Mm-hmm.
on the toxic thinking or intrusive thoughts to do positive affirmations this week. Some people who don't know what a positive affirmation is, it's kind of like re reteaching yourself how to think. Instead of negatively, you think positive. I'm a bad, I'm ugly, or I'm not good enough for this. You teach yourself, like for me with the mom part, it's okay. I was in a bad situation. It, I'm in a better situation now, or if it's like I'm not pretty enough or I'm not good enough, you say, I am pretty. I am good enough for this. I am special, But those are the I am statements that a lot of people say that you should say in front of the mirror, like you're talking to yourself, doing it. So it's more, what's the word I'm looking for? More productive. But for me, honestly, the positive affirmations is more like looking at where I was, say, a week, a month, a year ago to where I am now. And looking at, sorry, excuse me, looking at the um, difference, the how things are better.
Mm-hmm.
Because trust me, from where I was even a month ago, I'm doing better. Um, and definitely from a year to 2 years ago, I am in a much better place. And even if
Mm-hmm.
it's just the tiniest little bit, you have to look at that tiniest little bit and grab a hold of that, and run with it, so to speak. It don't have to be
That's true.
nothing major. It's like, yeah, I made it this week. Great. That's
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. Go with it. You made it this week. You can make it next week. It's just little simple things like that. Beth, do you have anything to add to that before we start the list?
Well, that's true. I mean, you've got to take each thing, each step, and create the positive. Like you might be having the worst day ever, and you have to remember that there's other people out there that are probably having their worst day just as well. And if you can control, revert your direction instead of being that negative, just be a little bit more positive and go, yeah, you've got a really nice smile, or that dress looks nice on you. that color, that color blouse looks great on you, or I love those shoes. And it's amazing how those little details or those little nuances can change a person's attitude or an outlook, um, if not for that moment, um, even for the day.
Oh yeah, definitely. And also, you gotta remember that over at any particular time. It don't have to be a brand new day, morning to night. You had, say, a bad hour where nothing went right. Well, that next hour, start all over again. This new hour will be better. Easier
Hmm.
said than done. Morning was awful, Well, the afternoon could be better, So it's just, like I said, little things like that, but it doesn't come naturally to some people, to a lot of people. And it's something that we have to cognitively think about. We have to really teach ourselves to think that way.
That's true. And this is probably
Beth,
where
do you
we should
have
announce
anything?
again. Yeah. Um, don't forget, we are not mental health professionals. We're just two friends that like to get together and have this little forum with you guys in hopes of giving you some support or some ideas that might help you, might inspire you, um, could inspire you to be um, anything that you'd want to be. Like Melina had an aspiration. She took a computer blog class, and now look where we are. And she's extending on her growth through this great adventure. I think it's fabulous that she's doing such a good job.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And even though I seem confident on here, I'm really not that confident. Um, as I was telling somebody just yesterday, um, what's so funny?
Because you do well.
What's so funny?
You do well, and I'm glad you do.
But it's helping me to put myself out there more. And I'm maybe an extrovert in some areas, but I'm definitely an introvert in some areas. And this is helping me to like grow as a person. I have always wanted to help people, and now hopefully I am.
Well, this brings us
So,
to,
well, you want to start the list?
sure, this brings me to one of the list titles, which says, Change is a process that takes time.
Well, that's what I've been saying. It's this here's not going to happen overnight. And I want to say that email that's going, topics you'd like to discuss, with things that you would love to talk about, please email me. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're able to make comments, because I was told by another friend of mine that she wasn't able to make comments. If you're able to, take a bit of time for me to learn. So, all right, Beth.
Um, Here's a great one. It is brave to ask for help.
Oh, you and I, neither one of us like that. Neither
What?
one of us like to ask for help. And it's hard for both of us to do it. So
I
it's
like
something
it
that
when I.
we're both working on. So, I mean, neither one of us,
Okay.
be honest.
All right. Another point. I trust my intuition and I will listen to where it's guiding me.
Your intuition is sometimes that gut feeling that you've got. Or maybe
Mhm.
in an uncomfortable situation, it's those hairs on the back of your neck that's standing up. And you need to trust it because that is something that we are born with. Um, and usually, for my own experience, it's right. I mean, usually if I don't trust it, I end up doing something or getting into trouble or doing something that wasn't to my best interest. So,
Mhm. That's true. Um, Another one is I've been faced with this challenge before and everything ended up okay. So, can you remember that you have been challenged before to make a correction in your thinking the next time around?
for me, now I would love to hear from other people on this topic. For me, when I'm in that situation, it's hard for me to remember that I have already overcome it. For me, it helps having friends to remind me because when I'm actually in that situation, my mind is focused on that situation and it's not thinking, you've already been here, you can get through it. So for me, it helps with friends reminding me this. So if you all have other suggestions on that, I would gladly um, hear them. I would love to hear from you on it. Because as I said, for me, it's hard.
Okay. For a lot of folks that are challenged in these ways, they find themselves asking, am I creative?
Well, I don't really ask myself that question because I know I have a very vivid imagination. Um,
Okay.
Now, I do ask myself, am I good enough with the stuff that I do? Am I good enough with my writing? Because everybody says it's creative, but am I creative enough? You know, I know I have the vivid imagination. I know I can write, but is it good enough? That's my problem. And again, love to hear from you all to because I could take the suggestions as well.
Okay. So here's one. I trust myself. My inner wisdom guides me.
That's kind of like trusting your own instincts.
Hmm.
I would think your inner wisdom is your instinct. So they kind of like go hand in hand, in my own opinion.
True. Okay. So what about I recognize my potential and won't let others block my path?
That's something I deal with. I don't let others block my path. I let myself block my path. I am my own worst enemy. Okay. Beth has been telling me for months that I can do this, but I've been scared. I have been unsure of myself, and I still question myself. Am I doing the right thing? So, yeah, again, welcome to other people's suggestions.
So here's a good one. I deserve the compliments that are given to me.
Oh, I hate compliments. They make me so uncomfortable. Oh, I hate compliments. They make me so uncomfortable. And I know I just repeated myself, but that is so hard on I don't know how the rest of you feel on that, but that one is like the main obstacle right now that I have to overcome because somebody will say something and yeah, that is something that I have to still deal with.
Mhm. Do you think if you keep trying, it'll get easier?
Well, usually with practice, things do get easier. I
Mhm.
mean, practice makes perfect, although I don't never think of anything being perfect, but practice, in my opinion, makes better, not perfect, but better. That's why you practice in school. It's a repeat, it's a repetitive thing, and we have to do it all the time in order to learn.
Do you do meditation?
Sometimes, yes, I have some meditation apps, especially to help me sleep. And I had my phone's over there, so I can't really remember the actual meditation that I use on Amazon music, but I know the main title is Insomnia, and I think the lady that does it, I think her name is Lena Gray. I'm pretty sure that's the name, but you can type
Mhm.
in on your Amazon Music, whoever has it, um, sleep meditations, and that will come up because that's how I found her. And she is, in my opinion, awesome. I mean, I listen to her when I'm having a hard time sleeping, and within a half an hour, I'm asleep. I mean, I have not
Yeah.
yet gotten through all of the meditation, and it's like over an hour long, and I have not yet gotten through all of it. So, yeah, I do meditation definitely.
I have a lot of times used the ALEXA. I'm not going to say her name because she'll start talking to me from across the room over there. And I don't want ALEXA talking to me right now. But I get her to play meditation
It's
music
A
for
L
about,
ALEXIA.
oh, what? See, I can't even spell her name. Are you sure? Anyway,
Yes.
I I will ask her to play some meditation music for like 30 minutes or 45 minutes when I'm going to sleep. Puts me right out. Pretty good. So here's a statement that says, with each exhale from like meditating or quietness, I release the stress my body is carrying. I do.
I like that.
Yeah, I do.
I like that.
Do you, I
Yeah,
mean, yeah. I come at you this afternoon with
I
sweet
like
tea
that.
from Milo's. Milo's is carried at your local food mart. Thank you.
That we are not doing advertisements.
I know, but I was just sipping on my sweet tea and I wanted to tell somebody what it was. You know how us Southern charmers have to tell what we're drinking on a Saturday afternoon. Because on a Saturday
Well,
afternoon, you either sipping tea or you're sipping
well.
wine. And I'm not sipping wine this early in the afternoon.
Well, I never consider you a Southern charmer, so.
Ha ha ha. There are parts of me that are quite
So, is there
charming.
any more?
There's
So, is
quite a
there any
few.
more?
There's quite a few. I don't think we want to tackle the next set, which deals
Some of them.
with I've been loved, I'm loved, and will be loved. It talks about relationships. I don't want to
Yeah,
talk
we
about
don't want to do
relationships.
that.
No, we're not going
Yeah,
into
no, we don't
relationships right
want to
now.
do that.
No.
No.
Okay, well, here's one. I deserve to feel happy.
I
Happiness,
had struggled with that for a while, but I'm doing better on that now.
good. Yeah, happiness is a choice. Happiness is
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
a choice.
But you got to realize happiness is a happenstance. Usually, your happiness depends on a situation. Now, joy, on the other hand, in my own profession, my own opinion, is inside you, and nobody can take that away from you unless you let them.
Cool. I want to pop this up there, and you'll have to allow me to share the screen, I think.
How do I do that?
Bring that in right there. See
I don't
that
see
pic
anything. Oh, right there. Okay.
at the
Yep.
bottom?
Add to stream.
There you go.
Okay.
How do you like that?
Yeah, I got it.
You like the quote?
I don't see anything.
I can see it on my end. Do you not see it on your end?
Every experience I have is a perfect for my growth. I like that. No, I don't want
Cool.
that. I want that.
Okay. How's that?
I like that. I like how we were able to put that up there because we're still learning it. So,
You want to try another one?
yeah, let's try another one. Because that one went away for some reason.
I took it away.
Did you click it away?
I did. Okay, now
Oh,
share the other one.
okay. This one here. There's another one. Do you want me to add it?
Yep.
All right.
There you go. Can you see what it says?
Yeah, align your actions with your intentions. I like that too. I like these
Cool.
little quotes, and I have a folder that has a lot of these little quotes in them. So, yeah. But I guess we're going to close up for now. We'll see y'all next week. Um, Beth, do you have anything to add before we say goodbye?
Just here's a quote. Keep pushing, keep dreaming, keep striving, keep achieving. And utmost, be good to you.
Yes. And remember, if anything we talked about has triggered anything, please contact your local mental health facility. If you're feeling unsafe, please contact your local suicide prevention hotline or call 911. Please take care of yourself at all times. And I hope you all enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.